Dimitri, do you want to come back on?
Yeah, I'm really fascinated by kind of the ISO experience that you've built,
Mm.
which is something that a lot of, there's a lot of graves of people trying to do that along the way. And kind
Yeah.
of the conventional explanation why ISO is hard is that if a buyer is searching for something, the seller goes out, finds it, procures it, invests some effort, and then the buyer like tries to weasel out of that transaction. He says, "Oh, it's not exactly as described," or my demand maybe for this item has evaporated. And kind of another explanation maybe like the ISO buyers are lazy. You see this a lot on Craigslist, right? Somebody's
Oh
like, I'm
yeah.
searching for this, and there's like six examples right below. And so people just don't want to interact with those folks because
Yeah.
like a adverse selection. How did you overcome those issues? Or if those are the main blockers, what do you think is kind
Yeah.
of the biggest statement block that you
I
solved?
wouldn't say that I would say that the stakes are a lot lower for our ISO. It's in our ISO items that get listed have the highest conversion. I mean, uh Oh, it's funny. Like I don't know if we've identified them as issues. We're just trying to get as many items listed, and so it's a great question. Might be even a little bit of an area that we need to investigate more into. But essentially, yeah, the customers are able to find, as I mentioned, like their exact SKU and say and add that as an ISO, and then we do go out and we send automated emails to some customers that have that in their closet to get it listed. And the conversion on those items is pretty high. I think it's high enough to where we haven't flagged it as an issue. And the other thing that we do is when if let's say no seller ends up listing that item, we still notify that end customer that signed up for that SIO when that item gets listed overall. So it's been pretty good. Actually, I think our biggest issue is we want to tell more people about the ISO. Like we want more and more. We want to put it in more places throughout the shopping experience to get more and more listings signed up on that list.
Yeah. I mean, eBay had this capacity you could save a search, right? And then you would get
Yeah.
alerted. And they used to sell that data through Terapeak to people. And I think they've
Hmm.
since shut down that loophole, unfortunately.
I mean, the brands
Yeah,
love that data too.
yeah.
And so like the other thing that we're sitting on is just like all this data we're not selling, we're just like giving it to the brand. Like, hey, this is what people are signing up to be notified. And brands are starting to, I just posted about this yesterday on LinkedIn. They are starting to notice what brands are really popular on their resale site and what like 3 years ago, if something is trending again, they would not normally have access to any of that data on on eBay or Poshmark. But
Mhm.
now they have access to like all these flower dresses that we produced 3 years ago are all of a sudden having a moment again. Let's build that concept into our future product line and help inform product development. So we have a few brands that are doing that. I always thought that that was going to be more popular and cooler for brands than it has become, but some brands are leveraging that data in cool ways.